Is happiness a goal, or is because I thought that sort of happiness is the opposite of suffering, and maybe the goal was more like calm.
There is no any particular happiness in this world, but it is just to weaken the suffering only. But it is not real goal, because it's peer of dukkha, so it comes along in this life.
Yes.
Yes, for example, it's like cold and hot. When too hot or too cold, it lasts like dukkha. When not too hot or not too cold, we call happiness. So it just weaken down something that we hard to patient or had to stand with it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because, a lot of people put a lot of importance on happiness, don't they?
Yes, but because of that, they never experience the real happiness.
Because and whenever they're not feeling extreme happiness, they think, I must be sad.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Well, like when they want to get married, they just imagine of happiness in family. And then they feel shock when they are together and they have baby, and then many disappointment happen. Yes, but the real thing, life bring along with suffering. But for those who understand the reality of life, it's become not too much difficult for them to stand for the hard situation, because we are ready to face the problem. For example, when girl or boy love each other, both of them want to get attention from their partner. If one of them, careless about the relationship, one side get upset. Oh, he doesn't love me anymore, or she doesn't care about me anymore. See, just one other to care of themselves. Actually, they don't really focus on their activity, what they are doing for their partner, but they just focus how their partner do to them. They have a high expectation. And the thing, if their partner do this or do that to them, they will happy. But how?
Yes.
That is why the rate of people who committed suicide because of losing love are very high, sometimes.
So making happiness a goal can lead to disappointment.
But if people understand about suffer or happiness is a normal thing in life, so they don't feel shocked when it's changed.
The ups and downs.
Yes, ups and downs. They just play with life. It's like game. Yes, it's like game. So when we play the game, even we lost or we fell or crash or something, we think it is game. Life is also like that. Start again. Everything that we do, if we fail, start again. just it. Or we have another way to do it.
Yes.
But those who don't understand about that, when they cannot get what they plan, feel like it's the end of the world. They have nowhere to go anymore. Yes, it's dark everywhere. But actually, this world is very beautiful. If they opens the wisdom eyes, see everywhere is beautiful. Yes. in the Buddha's teaching, suffering and happiness are just feeling, yeah, or neutral feeling. There are three kinds of feeling: this pleasurable feeling or suffering, pleasurable feeling that people call it is happiness, and neutral feeling that we feel normal with anything. They all are impermanent. They are just feeling, just understand about that clearly and see that they always arise because of their condition. Yes. If we can create feeling, why don't we create only pleasurable feeling to ourselves? Yeah, because they have their own condition. That is why sometimes we suffer, sometimes we happy, and sometimes we are normal, because we haven't done everything, especially the feeling for ourselves. This is the way that the Buddha taught us to understand the reality in life. Nowhere in this world that have only happiness, and nowhere in this world that have only suffering.
Yes. Jim either sent me an article or he asked me, do you want me to send you this article? It was an article about Buddhism in Bhutan.
Please send.
And in Bhutan, apparently people place a high importance on achieving happiness. And I thought that sounds quite different to what Sochea tells me, because suffering and happiness are always impermanent.
That's right.
They arise and fall away. So I couldn't understand how they could be a goal. I can see how maybe is a goal.
Now, many countries that just take the name of Buddhism, but they just put some idea, their own idea. It's not the originally teaching from the Buddha anymore.
Sure.
But the reality in nature cannot be changed by people around you. If those have time to consider about the reality, they will understand clearly which is right and which is not right. Like birth bring along with suffering. So because of birth, people getting old, sickness, and desperate from beloved thing. Yes, it is real. How can one were born and then never have this pleasurable feeling? Because when we were born in this world, we have our beloved person, people around. Yeah. And when we desperate from our beloved people, we always suffer.
Yeah.
It is real. Except the one who go away that we never love or never like. Normal people in the street. When we see people in the street and chat together a little while, and then he walked away or he died. We never cry for that. But
yes,
attached with our relative or our friend that we are touched with.
Yes.
It is real. When we lost them, we will feel regret automatically. We don't create it, but it will happen automatically because of attachment. And only the one who can eliminate or eradicate all defilements, no attachment or aversion in the mind anymore. So he never feel any sad with losing something. But if those who still have defilement, no matter where they are, in any country or in any community. Even they don't cry, but in the deep feeling, they still feel, oh, he is or she is my mother,
Yeah.
he is my father, my friend, my brother. Yes, they still attached. Whenever they still attached, suffering will follow. Yes.
I attach very easily.
Yes.
I cried when my goldfish died.
That's right.
All my family were hugging me. It's okay, Mum.
Yeah, it's true. So nowhere in this world that all beings were born and never experience suffering. No, not at all. At least how we still getting old, and old age is not happy. Because our strength, our energy become weaker and weaker.
Yeah.
Or we have sickness or disease. So disease never bring happiness. It brings suffering, pain. So how can we laugh with pain? When it's really hurt and a little bit, and something like that.